which because they knock stuff down. For instance, here, originally, you see those holes there, those things?
Yeah.
This would have been, they would have.
Yeah, I got that last
People
year.
could attack from this area, it's flat.
Yeah.
You dig a big ditch,
Yeah.
a motte,
Yeah.
a moat.
Moat, yeah.
Okay. So there would have been no way to get through here. This would have been
A moat.
that same level, okay?
Yeah.
And there would have been two poles coming out there for the small bridge and two poles for the bigger one, would have been a drawbridge. So the drawbridge would have been here, they would pull it up, so you could get to here, but no further,
Okay.
okay? The other side, the other two sides of the castle, there's a steep ravine, so people can't really come up that way, so that's defensible. So this is the least defensible area, so they would, so they carved, and you'll see it's carved right out of the rock.
Yeah.
And some people told me that the Romans did it, but I don't know, we don't have any record. But it went L, it was an L shape, so we filled, there was the other side of the L was filled in so that one could get to the garden. But originally, it was an L shape, and that covered this side of the castle, and the ravine, the steep hill covered the other two sides of the castle. And if you look, the arrow slits, the ones with the kind of a cross looking, ones over there, those are for crossbows. And in the 1500s, 1600s, when they started getting muskets, they started putting round ones in for the musket. And as you'll see, there's a ledge in here, a little ledge inside. That's to stop a ricochet. Because it would be pretty easy. You would get the guy in there, just shoot in, and the bullet would just go and hit the guy shooting at you. So that would be the ricochet.
I'll be
Now,
done.
this is called Mexico Lee. It's really where they would shoot down arrows at you and pour boiling oil. And throw rocks and spit at you or whatever they were going to do.
Drop gum in your hair.
Now, in the Roman times, they made those out of wood. And you'll see in some old pictures of castles, whatever, they would build these sort of battlements out. But when they made them of stone, it was stronger. Anyway, so this is the older part of the castle, dating from, we know it was thriving in the early 1200s, but we don't know exactly when when they started anything, okay? And the end tower had been knocked down by Edward the Black Prince, and rebuilt again, back and forth. And you'll see also, under the window there, they used to have two cannons, they had cannons, two cannons here. Those had been in the 1600s, they had installed two cannons. They had the wars of religion here, and so they built the outer bailey there to give another defensive line, and then they put a couple of cannons in there. Okay, follow us further more. Keep going here. Now this tower here, we call it the Pucelle Tower. Pucelle means maiden. And the reason we call that is because there was a great French tradition, which I'm trying to resurrect, called the droit de seigneur, which was the right of the Lord. Okay? And the right of the Lord was that if the local peasant got married, he would come up here to present his bride to the Lord, and who would congratulate him, and the peasant would leave his wife for the Lord to deflower, and he would do so in that particular tower, the Maiden's Tower, and he'd come back the next morning to get his wife. In practice, it was rare that the Lord actually took the wife. And it became sort of the tradition that the Lord would say to the peasant, well, my gift to you for your wedding is to have your wife, so thank you and, for presenting her, and goodbye. However, one of the ladies of the castle, when she inherited the castle, she marries the Baron de Jarnac, who was known as a real shit. And he came to the castle, and he decided that the droit de seigneur was a great idea. And the next time a peasant arrived with the wife, he said, thank you very much, come back tomorrow morning. And he took the wife and went in there. So we actually know that the Baron de Jarnac had deflowered various maidens in there. And there is a local poem about how the devil moved to Maroute, and that was him. Wow. O Diablo o Morato, in the Occitan language. Anyway,
What year was that?
that was in the 1600s. Anyway.